guys, it's Linnee and welcome to InnerBeautyOut, and today I have another makeup, well, not makeup tutorial, but another foundation review for you. I am super excited to share this new drugstore foundation that I have definitely fallen in love with. You guys already know that I have been ranting and raving about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I really love it. But I've been meaning to try one other foundation, and when I tell you that I literally, I wore it on Sunday to church, I literally fell in love. Like, I kept snapping myself because I was so in love with the way it came out. Now, usually I'm nervous about trying, like I've mentioned in my previous video, tutorials, trying new foundations, especially drugstore brands, because there's always never one shade that just matches your skin like perfectly. It's always like either it's too red or it's too yellow, or you know, it's just completely off. So I have been on the hunt, and well, I was going to initially go ahead and replenish my L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation, which will still always be my staple. I'll probably use that as my summer foundation, but I think I am in love with this new foundation by Maybelline, believe it or not. And I don't think I've ever had any Maybelline foundation that I really fell in love with outside of this. But this new Fit Me is everything, and when I say everything, it's everything. So actually, you see that I'm holding up two actual bottles of the Fit Me foundation. They are pretty affordable. You can actually get this at your local Harmons or drugstore. At Harmons, it runs about $7, six some change, about $7 a piece, which is not bad to equal up to $14 or so, and it's 1 ounce in each of these bottles. So you get a 2 ounce. So you're getting a 2 ounce basically foundation, 2 bottles of foundation for less than what a normal, even high-end MAC foundation would cost, or what may be. So I think this is still a pretty good buy. I'm sure you can probably get it online as well. But it is the matte and poreless Fit Me Maybelline foundation. I do have the two shades here in number 355 Coconut, and I also have 330 Toffee. And when I mix this, this is a perfect blend, because I have been having issues with blending the foundation down to my neck, as I've explained in my previous foundation review on the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. It's such a long name, but I explained that I've had troubles with having to blend in with the yellow on my neck, and so I think I found that great match, outside of me bronzing, obviously, because that is just the natural thing a girly girl would do, a glam girl would do. But outside of that, you can see that my chin matches, you know, everything matches when it comes to this particular foundation, and I love that. Now, this is for normal to oily skin, and when I say that it stays put, like, it literally, like, it stays put. Like, I went to church and I put this on that morning. I think I had put it on, by the time I was done with my makeup, it was probably a good 11:45-ish in the morning, and then I ended up not really taking my makeup off until, I want to say, maybe like close to 9 o'clock that evening. And I was like out all day. I mean, I went out, I came back, I ate, I took a nap. I know you're not supposed to take a nap in your makeup, but I was just like, in case I had to go out again. So I took a nap, and I woke up and my face was like literally still beat. Like, outside of me tearing obviously around my eyes, because obviously, I don't know, it's just weird. I'm just one of those weird people that just tear, but when you sleep or when you lay down or whatever. So, you know, outside of that, the foundation on my cheeks were just like amazing. Like, I was just like, really? Like, this is crazy from a drugstore foundation. So this matte and poreless foundation is for normal to oily skin, like I mentioned. It mattifies and refines your pores, which I do find to be true. It matches your natural tone, so that's the secret. Matches your natural tone, a natural seamless finish, And basically that's what it is. It says it in English and it says it in French. So this is awesome. I am super excited to find new matte foundation and build my arsenal, so to speak. But this was perfect. As far as applying the foundation on, I did my normal kind of routine. I do now use a different primer when I do my foundations. Hold on. My new primer that I've been using so much and loving a lot is this Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. And then again, you can find this at your local drugstore, although it is so tough to find because they're always sold out. I think I might have to order this online and just to have backup or whatever, because this works really great underneath across my drugstore foundation and my high-end foundation. Of course, I do my whole setting of the setting spray before and after, all that jazz. I do my same thing as far as my foundation goes, but it's just it just keeps up. It's really like giving these high-end foundations a run for their money, and I think that's awesome in terms of the quality of it. Now the foundation itself, what I would do as far as pros and cons, you know, I'm always going to talk about that. Now this is a twist up top foundation, and it does not have a pump, so this is what you have to deal with the runniness of a foundation. Now what's bad about this is that sometimes you'll pour out way too much than you need, but what's good is that if it's yours and it's your personal arsenal, you can just scoop it right back and put it back into the container. I wish this would have had a pump, but I don't care too much that it doesn't, because I feel like I'll get all my product out of something like this because I can just I can just pour it out. So I think that is awesome in terms of just being able to have that. The foundation itself is very liquidy. So it's as much as it's like kind of a runny foundation, it doesn't come across that on the skin. So I find that it goes on, again, very light, It's not heavy. You don't feel like you have foundation on, but it mattifies to a great finish as well. So it does live up to its name, and I am so happy about that. I haven't found it to change any color in terms of being able to oxidize, and I think the reason, is because it does not have SPF in it. So if you're going to wear this I feel like this is better to wear during the winter months, although there's definitely sun that you'll probably encounter during the winter months. But if you're going out at night, let's say, and you just don't want the SPF, flashback, all that jazz, or foundation oxidizing against your skin, and oxidizing is basically when it gets a little bit darker. And so with that being said, you don't have to worry about it becoming a shade darker. What you see is what you get. Don't be afraid to try new colors when you go out to the drugstore, because if I saw this at the drugstore, I wouldn't pick this up. I would think that this is way too light for my skin, when in actuality this is actually pretty dark. And when I say pretty dark, I mean it's a pretty dark red, like it's a reddish tone, and it doesn't go with my yellow complexion. So that's why I have to go with another shade that is a little bit lighter, and then blend the two to be able to get my perfect foundation color. So again, this would be too light. I'd probably get like an ash base if I were to use this alone, but with this together, we've got a winner. We've got a winner. So I love this so much. I cannot wait to continue to wear this throughout the winter time and see how it definitely holds up in terms of you know, its longevity and things like that. So far I love it. I really do, and I would repurchase that again. Okay, like, yes, this is about to be my winter staple. I know I've said that over and over. So I definitely thank you for watching. If you love to see more, tell me what's your favorite drugstore foundation that you've discovered. I'd love to try new things. Let me know. I'm very oily skin, so you know, as you've seen, I do a lot to try to, you know, combat against me being that grease ball that I am. But for the most part, if you found something that you love and you want me to try it out or review it, I would definitely love to do that. Definitely comment below and leave what your thoughts are on it, and we'll definitely see how we could do that and make it happen, have another foundation review. So also, if you can tell me what's a great dupe, a great drugstore concealer that you love. I've heard great things about the Fit Me concealer. I have not tried it. I've tried the dupe version of it. I'm lying. I have tried it. I like that too. I have that too, and I love it too. You're right. You're right. I'm right. We're right. So all in all, if I don't get a chance to speak to you again before the holidays, before Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I wish you guys all the love, all the happiness and joy with your family, and I'll definitely keep you in my prayers. So you guys enjoy the rest of this week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.